my best to get this next band on Whistle Test for 18 months. The nearest I came last series was tracking them down to a hotel in the Midwest of America. The lady on the telephone told me that they'd wrecked the place the night before and had disappeared across the horizon with the police in hot pursuit. I shall keep an eye on the dressing rooms while you keep an eye on the replacements.
Proving that there's more to Minneapolis than just Prince. That's the Replacements on Whistle Test.
Back room tonight, we're talking to the very enthusiastic Replacements.
No, we're drunk.
They're drunk, they're inebriated, they're gone. We're talking to Paul Resterberg, guitar and vocals, and Tommy Stinson on bass. How's the tour been going?
It's something. Who do we have here?
Stop this mess. They're fired, and I quit.
Is all the people need to know.
Thanks, Bob. Bob Stinson, lead guitarist for the Replacements.
Hey everybody, welcome to another classic album deep dive series. Today I'm going to be talking about the Replacements' fourth album, Kim. This was released on September 18th, 1985, and it was an album of transition, an album of the band moving away from the sloppy, ragged, punk-infused music that they had put out on their first two albums. Saw a little bit of them moving more in this melodic, more song-focused direction with their third album, Let It Be, but it really transformed into the vision that Westerberg had for the band, and knowing that if they were going to be commercially viable, they needed to be moving more in a mainstream direction. And that's not to say that this album is mainstream or this album is a sellout. They would release a sellout album arguably later in their career, but at this point, they were trying to hang with the REMs of the world. And I would say this is probably, for me, my favorite Replacements album. So the Replacements were formed in Minneapolis, Minnesota in 1979 by guitarist Bob Stinson, drummer Chris Mars, and Bob Stinson's half-brother, 11-year-old Tommy Stinson. Yes, Tommy Stinson was 11 freaking years old when the Replacements began. They operated for a while without a lead singer, and then Paul Westerberg, who happened to be walking by their rehearsal space one day, heard the band, dug what they were playing, and found a way to ingratiate himself with the rest of the band, and eventually got the gig as their lead singer. Now, they released their first album, which was very much a punk album. Sorry, Ma, forgot to take out the trash. Then an EP titled Stink. Their second studio album was Hootenanny, which was also very much in the punk vein, but started to have some more coherent songs. And their third album, Let It Be, was their most fully realized album to date. And so here we are with the album, Tim. Now, this will be the last album with Bob Stinson. Paul Westerberg was developing as a songwriter, and as a result, he was writing more introspective, acoustic-based songs in addition to more post-punk type material. And the Replacements never quite broke through the way bands like R.E.M., or the Pretenders, or the Talking Heads, or any of their contemporaries did. Mostly because they kind of had this we don't give a fuck attitude. Their legendary drunken performance on Saturday Night Live got them banned from that program altogether, and they just had this general reputation as being an anything-goes party rock kind of a band. Very unpredictable and very hard to pigeonhole commercially. So anyway, let's get into the songs on this fantastic album. The opening track, Hold My Life, has a classic heavy punk rock feel to it. I get the sense that this song was inspired by bands like the Buzzcocks. Great power chords here, classic melody, killer way to kick off the album. The next track I'll buy is a barn burner of a track. I love this one. Killer guitar riffs, killer guitar throughout the song. Westerberg sings the song with a snotty attitude and a sneer. A standout track on this album for me.
Hey!
Kiss Me on the Bus is one of Westerberg's greatest love songs, and it has a restrained arrangement that shows just how effective the replacements could be even when the amps aren't cranked all the way up to 11. Apparently this song was inspired by Nick Lowe, but I also hear a little bit of Big Star here. The fourth track, Dose of Thunder, is practically heavy metal. It's definitely the heaviest thing on the album, and it's interesting that it's the only three-way writing credit on the album. It's credited to Chris Mars, Tommy Stinson, and Westerberg. Waitress in the Sky is a fun, folky, acoustic number that disparages flight attendants, but at the same time is one of the most fun songs on the album, and barely clocks in over the minute-and-a-half mark.
She don't wear no pants, she don't wear no tie. Always on the ball, she's always on strike. Strutting up the aisle, big deal, you get to fly. You ain't nothing but a waitress in the sky. You ain't nothing but a waitress in the sky. Pay my fare, don't wanna complain. Get to me, always out of champagne. Treat me like a bum, don't wear no tie. You ain't nothing but a waitress in the sky. You ain't nothing but a waitress in the sky. Oh, oh. And the sign says thank you very much for not smoking. My own son says I'm sorry I'm smoking. Don't treat me special or don't kiss my ass. Treat me like the way they treat them up in first class. Sanitation expert and a maintenance engineer. Garbage man, a janitor, and you, my dear. A reunion flight attendant, my oh my. You ain't nothing but a waitress in the sky. You ain't nothing but a waitress in the sky. You ain't nothing but a waitress in the sky. Oh, oh.
Swingin' Party closes out side one. It's one of the lighter arrangements on the album, teetering very close to being yacht rock, but the lyrical matter seems to be talking about partying, substance abuse, drug use, and the toll that it takes not only on the individual but also on relationships. And maybe I'm reading a little bit too into it, but this is one of the deeper lyrical themes on the record.
Somewhere there's a party. Here it's never ending. Can't remember when it started. Pass around the lampshade. They'll be planning up a room in jail. If being wrong's a crime, I'm serving forever.
Side 2 opens with Bastards of Young, and it's the closest thing to an anthem that the Replacements would ever release. Lyrically, it was inspired by Paul Westerberg's sister, who set off to New York to try and find some acting roles. It's a song about alienation, and Westerberg allegedly spent more time on these lyrics than any other song he had written. Lay It Down Clown is another heavy rock song with punk rock tendencies to it. Lyrically, I'm not sure what it's about. It seems to be about somebody with a drug addiction, but I'm not even going to speculate on that. Left of the Dial is a song about college radio stations because they tended to be on the left side of the dial back in the day when you actually listened to radio in your car and you had those little knobs, whatever. Probably I'm talking to an audience who already knows what I mean, but anyway, this is, I think, is one of the Replacements' most adventurous songs. I love all the different directions this song goes in. It balances heavy with the light. And there's so many interesting things going on with this song. It is definitely one of my favorite tracks on the album, and one of my favorite Replacement songs of all time.
Hey
Little Mascara is a fantastic Westerberg composition dealing with loneliness and complicated relationships. The arrangement is very heavy, and on a song like this you can hear all of the Replacements influences. You've got the Sex Pistols, Ramones, the Buzzcocks, Big Star, all kind of rolled up into one package. Here Comes a Regular is a subdued way to close out the album and has a stark acoustic arrangement and is about a South Minneapolis bar where the band used to hang out.
Well, a person can work up a mean thirst after a hard day of nothing much at all. The summer's past, it's too late to cut the grass. There ain't much to rake anyway in the fall. And sometimes I just ain't in the mood to take my place in that for loud mouths. You're like a picture on the fridge, it's never stocked with food. You used to live at home, now I stay at the house. And everybody wants to be special here. They call your name out loud and clear. Here comes a regular. Call out your name. Here comes a regular. Am I the only one here today? Well, a drinking buddy that's bound to another town. And once the police made you go away, and even if you're in the arms of someone's baby now, I take a great big whiskey to you anyway. And everybody wants to be someone's here. Someone's gonna show up, never fear. Here comes a regular. Call out your name. Yes, here comes a regular. Am I the only one who feels ashamed? Kneeling alongside old sad-eyed, says opportunity knocks once and the door slams shut. All I know is I'm sick of everything that my money can buy. A fool will waste his life, God rest his guts. First the lights and the collar goes up, and the wind begins to blow. Turn your back on a pay your back last call. First the glass and the leaves that last, here comes the snow. Ain't much to break anyway in the fall.
So that is my deep dive into Tim. Incidentally, Rhino just reissued the album back on September 23rd of this year, an extended CD version with a remix. Apparently, it sounds amazing. It's called the Let It Bleed edition, so you may want to check that out. If you're a fan of the album, let me know what you think of it. How does it rank among the Replacements albums if you've heard it? Hope you're enjoying it, and take care.